What's up, guys? This is NoobKiller3579, and I'm joined here again by Roberto Martinez. What's up, Roberto?
Hey.
And today we're bringing you guys another episode of the Deep Playtrough Podcast. So, we're going to continue talking about the book we were talking about last week, I think.
Yeah.
But like a different topic because last week
I finished it, so...
Yeah, Roberto finished it, so he knows all about it. He's an expert now.
Anything in the next 100 years, I will tell you in detail.
And be completely correct about it.
For the next 100 years, nothing will surprise me, ever. So, last time I didn't know the name, and I feel I should put the name of the author down. It's George Friedman. Friedman.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just wanted to give him a bit of credit. Obviously, it's his book.
Yeah.
And we last stopped with China and how he predicts, like, Chinese growth will not completely come to an end, obviously, but it'll slow down to that of a developed country, probably, and soon. And we've already seen some of that, and just in case you weren't here, that's sort of some context for why we're not going to be speaking of China that much, because a lot of people would assume that China's like going to influence a lot of the world later on. So what are we doing in the game?
Now we conquered Britain here.
Part of it.
Yeah, part of it. Linden's called the city. I'm going to not on this turn. Yeah, not yet. Come on, dude, man. This is like 6th century or something.
No, Manchester. Like, yeah. Or do we have the area that?
I don't even know where Manchester is.
Oh yeah, let's just assume, dude.
Yeah,
we're learning about it in social studies. So
yeah, whatever. I conquered here. I'm gonna let my army stay here before I conquer anything else. And now,
what alliances are there? There's like 2 cities or 3 cities there that are all allied on that island, right?
No, none of them are allied.
British island.
No.
Those 3 at the bottom though are one thing though, or one area.
Yeah.
3 cities? I didn't know you could do that.
I picked. Yeah.
So one area can have more than one city?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk about the whatever you were going to talk about.
An important aspect of the American political structure is there's a pattern of every 50 years something big happens. It's marked by the end of a bad presidency that doesn't do much, and then followed by one that changes a lot of things and accommodates for a system that hasn't been working for the last few years, and he changes that. So the first one, and the story talks about, is the founders, and those had a system of basically every time it changes, like how land is distributed, who has more political power, and then there's the pioneers that came 50 years after. So let's say like the 1830s, they had the political power at that time. The pioneers moving out west, and more small town farmers came after that. And one really good example of this was the economic system set in place after the Great Depression, because after the Great Depression was basically World War II, but mainly Roosevelt was the president, and he introduced a lot of systems called Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. But after these 50 years after that, in Reagan's time, these systems weren't working. So what Reagan did was, it's a term called Reaganomics. It's just basically more free trade, emphasis on systems like that. And what the author predicts is that 50 years after that, so in the 2030s, there'll be another crisis, which will have to do with the lack of population in the United States. Because he says that the population boom is ending, and it's already shown to be ending throughout most of the world. The population isn't growing that much. And in places like Japan and some parts of Europe, like Germany, the population is actually declining. U.S. won't decline, but it won't grow enough to like accommodate for all the production it needs to have?
Sorry, you were talking about population declining. I'm experiencing a problem here. My predicted income is not going to be high for the next turn. In this city here, I don't fucking know why, but it's only taking away food and not producing food. So I need to do something. This is a problem.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Those immigrants. Just build a wall around them.
Maybe if I don't
sending their worst. They're sending.
I don't even remember. Maybe if I conquer other regions, this region might not be good for like for food or whatever. But just like a side note. Continue talking more.
But can you transfer population from over?
I don't know, man.
Or have like different. Can you select the leaders of each city?
Yeah, I can select the leaders of.
Maybe try doing something like that. A guy who focuses more on agriculture instead.
Yeah, I'm putting a new edict focusing on resettlement. And
what was the edict
before? It was military. This one might have till, I think. Yeah, this one.
Oh. Right.
Okay, yeah. But with this army, just to explain what's going on, with this army, I'm planning on taking a convoy and landing in Roman lands, like here, because I know these lands are Roman, and just raiding some cities and stuff like that. Because this army is good, and I can take some easy money like that.
Yeah. So what does this show here on the small map over here?
What?
Well, the red is enemy, or is it just the Roman Empire?
The red is the Roman Empire.
Okay, so other areas here can be an enemy of ours, but they won't appear as red.
Yeah, I don't really have any enemies here. The elements are neutral, yeah. It's improving though. And
should we do a trade?
Franks are allies. I have a trade agreement with them.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Well, what's that? Are the Alans a lot stronger than us?
Who?
I just wanted to...
Oh, come on.
Up
Which
there,
one?
the Alans. They're
pretty strong.
What is that?
I don't know, whatever. Just continue talking about what you're talking about.
So he predicts, this author, that because America is going to need population to take care of there's an increasingly large number of baby boomer generation, when there was a huge boom in births.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're all going in, especially since 2013, they're all going into retirement now in the U.S. And this means they're gonna be needing more and more medical help, everything, without producing anything. So we're gonna need more people. And that comes to the need of immigration now. So we're gonna need immigrants, which the world is gonna need. Population is declining, and by 2030, we're gonna be needing a lot of immigrants. The U.S. obviously has Mexico, Japan probably has China, and places like in Europe and stuff are gonna be suffering severely from this. But he says that I'll skip a few, like 50 years after that, after we get our immigrants and after the crisis really ends, this new policy, friendlier towards immigration and more trade and stuff like that, it's gonna be obviously a turning point. But then 50 years after that, what happens in American, in the American pattern is the solution always leads to the next problem, because it's always a big solution. We always overstep it a little, just because we're worried. And so the U.S. is going to need to have immigrants in the 2030s, but by the 2080s, after who knows what happens, he predicts a very large war and a semi-cold war. The Americans are going to need less immigrants, and the problem then is going to be an issue with Mexico, because this is a borderland. Texas, California, those places, they're a borderland with Mexico. So the heavy influence by Mexico on these immigrants is going to make these immigrants not really conform to America. They're going to see themselves as Mexicans for a long period, unlike people from Belgium, Germany, whatever. those, when they would immigrate, they would change because they're far away. But these are next to the United States, and their population is going to grow, and that's going to mean the U.S. can't vote for more things against Mexico, because Mexico is obviously going to, people who can vote in the U.S. but still have strong ties to Mexico are going to vote for politicians who are friendlier to Mexico. And by that time, he predicts, because Mexico already is a big economy and it's grown a lot. He predicts that it'll be more stabilized, and like a lot of developing countries, it'll be reaching higher economically. But China at one point was barely in the top 10, and now it's the second place. He predicts that Mexico will go from 17th place economically to well into the tens, like 6th place, something like that, because its economy is growing and it didn't have to face any of the problems Europe faced when its economy was declining. So the U.S. is going to face that issue where the U.S. is great at defeating other militaries, but without a population that's fully supportive of the government, like a population that wants more power for Mexico instead of the U.S., the United States is going to really face an issue there. And it predicts that this tension with Mexico is going to increase because Mexico won't be militarily powerful enough, but it will have a lot of influence in the U.S. unlike any other country does. So that's really interesting, I see. The solution to the Great Depression, which was Roosevelt's, ended up being the problem in the Reagan era, which Reagan fixed. But then there's going to be other problems caused, and it basically shows a cycle how there's problems are always overcome, but it's never means less of a time to worry. It just means that cycles are going to happen, and if you're looking for a job during one of these bad times, say the 2030s, you might be looking for jobs. We probably will have jobs.
Yeah.
But just in case, it's always going to change. So that's pretty useful to know. Another thing that happened in between all that time that I was talking about, actually in the 2020s, he predicts that much more, let's say warmer, or no, not warmer, just less intense Cold War is going to happen with Russia expanding. This was 2009, before much of the intervention, especially in Ukraine. And he predicted that the Russians were going to expand eastward, especially, and he predicted also in the Caucasus, Georgia. Here, can you go there on the map?
Okay, good. What were you talking?
I just want the viewers to know what I'm talking about. The Caucasus.
Oh yeah, here. Caucasus is wait, I am focusing on it here. Caucasus is here.
Right there, yeah. Caucasia, yeah. And so he predicts that Russia's going to intervene there, which it does in Georgia, and it does it in the Ukraine. So that's already pretty impressive that he predicts stuff like that. He doesn't necessarily predict it, but he knows trends and stuff like that. What's going on?
They never accept my offer, my trading offer.
Didn't somebody already accept?
Yeah, the Elements did. Defensive Alliance. I don't even know who they are. Whatever. I'm going to join a war against them.
Alliance?
You're the man.
Aren't we friends?
No, I don't want to. I don't know, man.
Alright, check our relation with
I don't even know where the Allens are.
The Allens have all the power over
us. Oh, they're right over there. I can join war against them.
But do you have to send troops?
No.
Or are you going to be
it's just if they invade or if they invade or something like that, I'll help the Franks. I don't even know in real history, did the Franks and the Saxons ally themselves? Search.
Not sure. I mean, Franks are basically French, and then the Saxons are basically...
God damn it! They don't accept it at all.
What?
Even
for war?
Yeah, even accepting... I'll put a payment. Where's fucking payments here? Offer payment. Oh, it can't be lower than that? Okay, yeah, didn't know.
We're so poor.
Yeah.
We need well, that was after, I guess, our little crisis of when we didn't occupy that little German territory we had, and then what's those called? Those assholes who reestablished our enemy there?
Oh, the Vandals.
Vandals, yeah. And after they took over, then we had to spend tons of military. How do you create an army again? You just pay for it?
Yeah, pretty much. Dude,
are we going to try to dominate it economically? Or just like have many allies? Or are we going to try to invade them? I don't want to betray our allies in this game.
No, I don't usually do that.
Alright, so I'm going to go back to the
go ahead.
book. So in the story, it talks about all these things that happened, Georgia, Ukraine, and it speaks of, which some people are already saying now, and this was 2009, that there's going to be a semi-Cold War that's not as global and not as influential on like global politics, but still a Cold War in the sense that there's not really an all-out war between the U.S. and Russia. And obviously Russia's not a superpower, but it's still going to pose a threat. And this war is going to be over Russia's position because it's always had a weird relationship with the rest of Europe and everything. And because Europe's so dependent on natural gas from it, especially Germany, they're not going to intervene. And he also predicts the breakup of NATO because it doesn't have much of a use anymore. And the U.S. is going to remain allies with some countries.
Interesting. Breakup of NATO?
Yeah, because here's his logic behind this. That in this sort of Cold War with Russia, Russia's not posing as much of a threat. And all it wants is to have its buffer zone. Because if you've seen Russia, it's not many mountains in between it and the northern plain of Europe, which is like Poland and Germany. So it wants this buffer zone, which is like the... If you want to show, it's this area over here.
Which one?
This area here, like in between where Poland, sort of those Eastern European, former, Soviet Union. And it's going to want this to protect it from any possible invasion. And ironically, it's going to be the one aggravating Europe to invade them. But it says that eventually Russia's going to fail at this, obviously. It's not nearly as strong as the Soviet Union was. And even though Germany might not be opposing to it, because Germany's really relying on Russia, the U.S. is just going to be too influential. Germany's might not be against Russia, but it's definitely not going to be against the U.S. So it predicts one thing that shocked me. Hold up. That Poland is going to become, and not world superpower, but it's going to become a stronger regional power. Because these Eastern European countries and Poland, so countries like Hungary, other countries nearby, Slovakia, places like that, Czech Republic, they're all going to ally themselves. It's going to be sort of the Polish bloc, and it's going to become more influential as time goes on, which is going to upset Germany and France, obviously, because these have always been like powerful ones, especially recently. That's not the way. They don't want their power taken away to Poland. I find that really interesting, that potentially Poland could be a key player in the future. I mean, it is in a perfect place. It's in between a strong enemy of the U.S., like, not technically enemy people, but, like, not the best relations. And always seemed like to be bad guys in the U.S. And Germany and Western Europe, which is really powerful. So it's in a position to, if it becomes powerful, to influence a lot of countries. And it predicts the not just breakup of Russia, but more of a more loosening control from Moscow. Because if you see Russia, it's very reliant on these natural fuels and everything. It doesn't have industrialization really. They haven't tried doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have a lot of problem with like corruption and everything. So either it'll break up some countries, like maybe Russia's huge, so some parts could easily break off, especially some Muslim regions that may feel underrepresented, some really eastern regions. And so that's gonna, if that indeed happens or something similar, that's gonna be huge because Russia's been powerful for a long time. And he also predicts 2009, remember, that Russia's military would grow, and it has grown a lot. And it wasn't hard to predict that, because Russia had been trying to do that for since the end of the Cold War, they've invested in technology and everything like that. So a Russia that's either split or just in chaos, that's going to be definitely a big change. And I think we went over in the last episode the issue with China, how when the economy grows so much, it divides, or the central government enforces itself over the entire nation and closing off trade a lot. So China can't sustain its growth. So either it'll, once it's unsustained, the coastal regions are going to separate from the inner areas, which are much more poor and less densely populated, or the central government's going to stop all the trade and everything and just enforce its rule. And the author in the book thought it was going to split up more, but he's seen over the years, and in 2015 he actually stated that he thought the central government was going to enforce its rule more, obviously becoming more dominant in trade, which would equal no more free trade and less growth for China.
Okay, Jesus, man. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that much. I disbanded a couple of units because we're running out of money. So I disbanded a couple of units. So now
units where? For which one?
Here in Britannia.
They're not angry at us though, right?
No, yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna start a war over here because they're pretty powerful nations, and yeah, we'll see. I think the future, I'm gonna attack some Roman cities because they're losing, and I want a piece of the cake as well. The Roman Empire is losing like hell.
So what are those our friends? Those two armies above us?
What? Yeah, these are friends, and the Angles are friends too.
But they have two armies there. Let's hope they don't try invading us.
No, we have a defensive pact with
but
them.
there was also a non-aggression pact between
No, but this is not real life. This is a game.
Oh, really? This
so
game won't have the balls to just...
No, not really. I mean, never happened with me. That might happen, but it never happened with me.
I mean, it'd be a cool turn of events for the viewers. Suck for us.
Yeah. What are you doing? Smileland, yeah.
Oh, well, what's he gonna... You're gonna make him swim around. Fucker.
No, but he didn't say anything. He didn't ask for military access. Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe I made the wrong decision then to diminish my army there.
Could you send your army right now where it is?
Yeah, I could.
Send it here.
Okay.
Foreign trespasser, though.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Foreign force without permission, be wary of their intention. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything because they're probably just wanting like a. But dude, you should have said something. Alright.
Well, did we demolish things? What are those demolitions?
Here there were like Roman buildings. They're not good for
your moral.
Okay, now I have.
Oh Jesus, these things
now
cost.
I have money. No, but I have a lot of money.
Hey, are we producing money? Is that how much?
Yeah, this is a predicted income.
Okay, it was like negative 300.
Yeah, no, not negative. Yeah, the income was, but not the money. Okay, I'm going to homestead here. And yeah, just continue talking.
All right. What were we on again? China. I think it was China. So yeah, it's cool. He reviewed his predictions for what would be happening in China and said it's probably going to go towards more of a communist, totalitarian control again. So there's also other things. He states because of the population decline in a lot of the world, Japan's losing people already. Japan's gonna go. Whoa! What's going on? Are we mining oil? Or?
No.
No, what's that black shit?
What black shit?
Look. Zoom in. Things started popping up.
What? This?
Here. No, here.
Oh no, it's beauty.
But there's
We're building stuff.
What?
not oil, man. What the hell?
Sorry, I'm American.
Americans are like, oil? Did I hear oil?
Funny thing is, the book sort of reveals it's not always about oil. It's always just about making sure people can't have the stability to go against the U.S. Just like, oh, what are we doing? We just parked near the...
I'm gonna keep asking them. One day they will accept it.
Ask for military.
No. Why would they accept that?
Allegiance. Oh, how about you join a war with them in order to have a military allegiance with them?
Yeah, that's what I proposed.
I thought you've been trying to do trade agreements.
But I proposed that in one of the times, and they didn't do anything. So the problem is it takes a long while to.
What is that blue there?
It means that red means next turn, blue means the turn after that.
Oh.
That I'll be able to.
Entire seasons to go that far, really?
Let me just talk about the Picts.
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
Who are you talking about? Oh, Picts.
Yeah. They don't like me.
Oh, what about those guys there that we're not trading with right now?
Who?
There's like these guys.
I can't. Cannot trade.
Why not?
Cannot trade.
Well, obviously they're bad.
Yeah, but when it's red, it's cannot trade. Sea routes from their capital cannot be established. Whatever. See, I don't have a port. This is bad.
How do you not have a port?
I don't.
You
I
need
don't
a
have
city
any port
that's on
city,
the-
yeah.
No, why don't we? Can you build a city?
No. From nowhere? No. You
Oh,
need
that's-
like a city like this one.
What type of bullshit is this? We're gonna need to invade somebody. Let's invade France.
What?
The France area.
The Franks?
No, France, like the area here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Romans.
But it's gonna take a while.
And then we'll surround these British, and then we'll take the island. I can't believe we got the one part of England that doesn't have a port. Look at this area here. It has like 2 ports.
Let me just save this real quick. Oh, what the hell? How can I... Save. Alright. What were we talking about?
Alright, so the population decline is obviously going to make a lot of countries desperate. Like Japan, it needs people, and it needs resources. And it doesn't have any resources. That's why it went to war with the U.S. In World War II, because the U.S. didn't like its attitude towards like the Philippines. So the U.S. decided to ban trade with oil with them. They didn't get any oil after that, and so they basically declared war and bombed Pearl Harbor, and the rest is history. So in this situation, another resource that they sort of lack is the population. They're not having children to replace themselves right now. So as time goes on, it's going to get desperate. They're going to need people from China, and they're going to need resources from Siberia and stuff. And with the chaos going on in Russia, Siberia won't be too much of a problem. It'll be weak, and they can just influence their power there. But with China, and now this is more of a thing I'm seeing now, because in the book he predicted China would more or less break apart in control. But now he says that it's going to be totalitarian. So what I think, I don't know, I just say if you agree or disagree, is when Japan's going to try to get the resources of people from China, it'll have to be a bit more intense than other predicted, because remember, this is going to be in a future where possibly China is a lot more communist and closed off from the world. It's not just offering factories to be built inside of it. So do you think Japan would be willing to take the step? And remember, keep in mind that Japan is such a focused culture, such a
I'm not sure I understood the question. You mean if Japan is willing to side with China?
No, would sort of go against China.
China, okay.
Not actually declare war, but use its strength. Which
I think it's more probable than the opposite.
Than just letting itself
Yeah.
I mean, Japan, one really interesting thing is it's such a well-educated, I don't know, how would you say a culture that can just, that will just listen to its leaders. Like, one really interesting thing he talks about in China, and Japan, is they can go through super big economic or political changes, and the people will just keep listening to the elite. They don't really care. All they want is stability and their nation to be healthy and growing. So they won't really question things, and they won't revolt. Things that will, like political changes that would have ripped apart nations, like politically. Japan, if it happens, it happens. They keep going. They try to improve.
This is what
they're honorable.
Yeah. This is like Roberto knows that I like Sweden and I like Japan a lot, and they're kind of similar in this aspect. Well, not that much, but what I admire about Japan is that they're really honorable, as you said. Like,
and Sweden is just really nice.
Yeah. They kind of, I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but it's kind of the same thing.
Their cultures are always very unified on those aspects. Like the U.S., we got Trump, we got Bernie.
Exactly.
It's all over the place. As I said in the previous video, the
They're
U.S.
a homogeneous society.
Yeah. Oh, and really, especially in the case of Japan, they hate immigrants. You can't even become a citizen if you're Korean.
And that has its I forgot the word.
Benefits?
The benefits and its problems. And as you said, that's a benefit.
Yeah.
A problem is that...
The problem is they don't allow immigrants. So it's
going
to be a problem with their population.
Yeah, it kind of leads... There's a problem with population, and there's like... I don't think it'll ever happen, but it favors like hate and social and racial hate. Like xenophobia or... I don't know, racism? Yeah, more or less racism. And
I think that's really interesting because the whole thing about the stability of Chinese society towards big changes is they're not militaristic, they're very pacifist. And they've been militarizing recently, for a while now really. But they could go full militaristic again, and their people would be like, okay, we changed. Now we just follow, and let's not fuck this up. We've already done it, there's no going back. Okay, cool. That's sort of the cool part of their society. So it's going to be talking about this. And sure, the U.S., we don't like communists because they don't trade with us. And we like Japan. They've been our ally for a while. But as a policy that the British have, that the U.S. adopts even more than the British ever did, is there's no such thing, it's a saying, there's no such thing as permanent allies, only permanent interests.
Mm-hmm.
So, only things we keep our interests are dominating North America, dominating the seas, full control of the seas, making sure there's no hegemony in Eurasia. So the Soviet Union was that problem right there. And making sure there's no regional powers that will oppose the U.S.'s influence in that region. So this problem is Japan's been our friend for a while, and they're fighting the Chinese. People might think the U.S. is going to side with Japan, but remember, Japan's creating its influence is spreading throughout all of Eurasia, and Siberia, Eastern Russia, and China. And that's going to pose a threat, just like China poses a threat right now in the South China Sea and against places like Taiwan. It's not because we don't like China. Sure, some people might not. It's because we don't like the fact that China might undermine U.S. power. And remember, the U.S. takes in a lot more wealth than its population. In order to maintain this level, it has to have a lot of influence over the world. It can't let itself be pushed around. So that's what ends up happening. So he predicts Japan and the U.S. are going to grow separately. I think that's pretty interesting.
Okay, now that you're stopped talking, I want you to you finish your train of thought, not stop talking.
It's fine. No, I basically no.
And I was just gonna say what do you think is better? Because I'm losing public order here, and
Oh,
I don't really see a
got rid of
future.
military?
Yeah, I don't really see a future in this region. So I think the best course of action is to make it a tributary state.
And would that
And,
make them happier?
Yeah.
What would be the
But
downside of that?
it's not that it would make me happier. It's
No,
that
it would make
I
you
would give the
mad.
problem to somebody else, and then I don't. It's the computer's problem. It's not mine anymore. I don't give a shit.
No, but it would make the people respond better, or would
I
it
don't
just be a random
know.
chance?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll make the people, and I don't care. It's not. It's the
But will you
the
be able to
PC's
leave
problem now.
militarily? Will you?
Yeah, and I'll be able to roam and invade other Rome. Roam and invade other regions such as this one. And then once I'm done, I'll take over it again when I've had a more of hegemony. What the fuck,
Weird.
man? Hegemony over this region.
this how to pronounce that.
But first, I need to discover how to make it a tributary state without conquering, like when it's already conquered. Google that for me, please. And I'll just roam around.
So, how how to turn a girl on? How to turn off find my iPhone? How to turn a guy on?
Okay, what the fuck, man? Just search the thing.
How to turn what?
Attila Total War, how to turn a city into tributary state after conquering it. Dude, I have no idea, man. I've been kind of struggling this whole campaign. I've lost my touch with Total War games. And it's not even on hard, it's only on normal.
Do you usually play on hard?
When I played it like a lot, before I got into like Battlefield and first person shooters, I played games like these, like crazy. Like Rome Total War, I put almost like 400 hours into it, the first Rome Total War. And I used to play on hard, yeah. But I haven't really played it on for a long time. I think there's one after hard. I don't really know the name.
Legendary.
Yeah, something like that.
Suicidal. It's always cool names for them. Not like very hard. I don't want to play on very hard. We want to play on.
Did you find it?
No, I'm still seeing.
Forming tribute. Oh fuck. Will I have to like invade? Oh god. I don't think there's a future, man.
Wait, hold up. Okay, I have no clue.
Okay.
So let's just see the options. When you go into the options of your city.
There isn't like an option. I've checked.
Options of anything?
No, not really.
Can you abandon it? Is there an option to at least abandon it?
No. Dex province.
You're not going to.
Even if I don't dex it,
They'll still be pissed?
still be pretty pissed. And I don't get why. Look. 8.
18? Oh, no, but they still outrank you by a lot.
Yeah. No.
Immigrants? Wait, what does that mean? That there's no immigrants coming in, or that there are? And how is that a bad thing? Trump, are you making games?
Yeah, Donald Trump's in this game. Causing them to flee to nearby. Okay, yeah, so people are fleeing.
Okay.
Here.
So, but that should end after... Or is it because that one guy stepped into our land?
Fucking no, man. Rename. Settlement. No, what the rename? Settlement.
Rename it. Rename it to...
Trumpland.
Beautiful. Trumpland.
Oh, it's Trumpland.
And the next one should be like...
God.
That little area there should be...
what?
Donald's... I got it. Donald's Port. and then everything's gonna be named after that. And it's like, we'll make a whole sentence in those 3 cities that are below. It's gonna be, they're not sending their best. They are sending the worst. They're sending rapists. That's gonna be all hashtag Donald Trump quotes. Hashtag 2016.
Okay, yeah. I don't think we can do that. Yeah. We have a problem then. I don't know how to improve the regressions reinforcement. Okay, no.
Check your other cities because it says here some cities don't let you change it from subjugate. They don't let you have other options. So here, would it give you an option here?
Not one.
What about any of these stuff?
Details. Yeah, no.
Oh, they still don't like you here?
No. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't fucking know, man.
I'm gonna look up how to get what would these be called? Foreign cities?
I don't know. And I had a big army. On previous games, you just like leave your army there for some time, and the population will start to like it.
They're like, if you don't like it, we'll kill you.
But then after that, it would just like go away. But now it's still not going away, and it's building a couple of turns.
We have like the shittiest empire ever. An empire of one city that's like okay, but we can't trade with them. We don't have a port, and then two cities that are under our control that freaking hate us, and then people are just stepping on our land like it's like there's no tomorrow. They're like, oh, this is yours. We don't care.
Fuck me, man. Something's wrong here. I don't know.
I think we pressed very hard on that.
I think we should have put on easy because I'm getting wrecked. Let me see this. What if I take out taxation and profits? Even still, it's gonna get worse. Fuck me.
No, I don't want a Warhammer, Attila. This website.
Total War Warhammer.
Okay. How to keep your population happy.
Whatever, we're gonna end the turn. Oh shit.
Invite foreign investors? Oh shit, we could do we need civil actually. I'm not sure now. What are the ICBMs gonna be with? I need that shit, man. I need it. How do you keep your population happy? Check if your king has any like negative public order trait. Because here one guy on this website says his king automatically has -4 public order on all provinces.
No. Public order.
All provinces. Oh, what the fuck? He's a shitty king.
Regions. Nothing else.
Yeah, no, but it's -1, man.
Work.
And then -1 for. Oh, we're screwed. Oh, a lot of people are saying Attila Total War is the hardest game they've played.
Holy shit. I'm seeing this. I'm goddamn seeing this.
It's the immigrants. Goddamn immigrants need to go home. I don't know why you're struggling. For me, at least it's pretty easy. Only thing I can figure out is how to can't figure out is how to stop the immigrants in the capital. God, Trump supporters everywhere.
Trump supporters.
Oh, be careful of your governors. If they have bad traits, kick them out of office. They bring it down to you.
Okay, yeah, you need to go faster then. You faster. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna need to turn.
If you have diseases in your city, it'll make people pissed. Sanitation too. Your squalor can't be too high. I don't know what squalor is. Want to check that out?
I don't fucking know. Squalor?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what squalor is. It's called Trump land.
You can also give household items to the governor that gives them boost of the province.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Tell me what's going on. I can't hear
They
anything.
made ready for war.
Oh, there's subtitles.
The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Holy shit.
Now like intense rock music.
Okay, I think we've made a mistake.
What?
We should have put, like, what the hell, objective complete. Alright.
Objectives, about.
Oh, I got some money. That's good.
Yay! Oh, we produced 902 each turn. Hostile dispute. It's fun.
Which faction, goddammit?
Tensions have increased as a result. This doesn't say here. War declared Dacia Allen. Man, Allen's really getting his ass handed to him.
Okay, maybe we should have put, like, the Hunt or, like, the Vandal.
Oh, are we getting a mini Ice Age or something?
Yeah, kind of.
I thought this happens later in history.
I don't know. Just
It said climate change.
Yeah, it just said it got colder.
Shit, it's cool.
Whatever. I think I finally reached.
And then you just see like 1,000 armies waiting for. Oh, fuck.
Why are there Jutes here?
Jews?
Jutes. Jews. No, Jutes. They're from.
Conspiracy.
They're from here, Norway.
What the fuck?
Or as I like to say, discount Sweden. I'm just
That's
joking.
No, that's not Norway.
I'm just no.
Norway's
This is
here.
Norway's here. Yeah, Sweden's here more.
Oh, so it's from real Sweden, not this Sweden.
No, the Jutes are Denmark. Actually.
Like I saw a map. It's like North America, and then Canada was Diet America.
I'm just joking. Don't take it seriously.
Take it very seriously. I'm coming for you, Canadians. I'm joking, Mr. Mafia. I love you.
Mr. Mafia's not Canadian.
No, his wife.
Oh yeah, is she Canadian?
Yeah, she's living in Canada right now.
That doesn't mean she's Canadian.
No, but she is.
Okay, yeah. Oh, what the hell?
Yes,
I thought it was
sanitation
getting.
buildings.
What sanitation? I don't fucking have. What
Sanitation, motherfucker.
I don't even know what sanitation.
Sanitation. Look for it, find it, and use it.
What the fuck? There isn't no sanitation building.
Look at some other area. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Village. Yeah, I'm building a village.
Fucking village, so more people can rebel against us?
No.
I'm screwed.
I found some juice.
I don't know.
I should have become a Viking. Or like a horde tribe, like the Huns. And just don't conquer any regions. And only just go roaming and raiding everywhere.
And you'll survive. And
yeah.
They'll all get pissed at you. You'll just run to
I think that's a better strategy than what's happening. Because we're getting wrecked. What
we need to do is get to Ireland. Get to Ireland and hide until we survive and finish the campaign. That'll be really exciting.
Ireland's here.
I know, there's one city in the whole fucking island.
Yeah.
No offense to Irish people, but oh god, like you're really overshadowed by the British there.
Okay.
Preventing it is easy. I just make those sanitation buildings in minor towns. Once upgraded, they provide sanitation.
Where the fuck are the sanitation buildings? I don't have any sanitation buildings.
Also, I found add household items to the governor.
What the hell?
Okay, if you wage war with people who are near you, which happened to that German province right here, there's going to be more immigrants leaving.
God damn it. Jesus, man. This game is a lot complicated than the last one that I played. Shogun Total War. I should have gone with the Huns.
Here. Just raise the cities you conquer if you don't feel like wasting time in repairing and converting them if you're still at war. So if you abandon this city here and you then go to war to these, just raise everything until you're done waging war. Then you can be at peace and settle cities.
That makes sense, yeah.
After you capture their capital, I suggest you don't occupy and make them your tributary state, client state. Or make them your city state.
That's what I want to do, but I can't.
No, but it's also bad. It says that's also bad. It forces them to come to your aid if someone declares war on you. So it's good if you're hated like that. Okay.
Why is there instability? Explain it to me. I don't know, game. Help me, game. You're wrecking me.
This game requires a lot of managing in your cities. Don't build all willy-nilly.
I'm not micromanaging you well, man.
And cherry pick what building you build. When in doubt, wait until your sanitation is up to... Where's the fucking sanitation?
I don't know. Are you sure you're looking at the correct game?
Man, I don't...
Dude, it's gonna be a horrible episode. You talked about it a little bit on the beginning, but now we're just...
sorry, people. We're not getting deep today. There's a crisis.
Yeah. Crisis management. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna give up, man, and start over with the Huns.
God.
Is that bad? Should we not give up?
No, we don't give up. We keep going. Never give up, never give in.
At least I'm not losing a lot of money.
Hustle, loyalty,
respect. Exactly.
Yeah, we're making a ton of money, and these people still complain like honestly. Is it going down, the level of hatred in that province?
I don't fucking know.
We need to name each one with something we know. So Trump land is pretty good. Okay. What's our first country? What's the first city's name?
Sweden? It should be like something related to Sweden.
IKEA land.
IKEA land?
Ethiopia?
No.
Field of Burn.
Field of Burn. Burnland then. Burn.
No, which one is this one? This is the... No, our original city should be something like close to your heart.
Okay, Burnland and the original city. I don't even know if we can change the name. Yeah, we can.
Sweet Opium.
Sweet Opium? I'm not sure I like that one.
I don't like it either. No, I'm just trying to fit Sweden in. Swedenland. Swedensburg.
Swedensburg?
There we go.
No,
Use it.
But I'm trying to think of one. Relax.
Oh, here, you want this? So, it's in Russian.
Oh, shit.
What if this is all the answers we need? And now I'm going to translate this.
God.
Okay, so now when we're going to refer to this, it's going to Swedensburg.
Okay, fine, Swedensburg. I'm not being creative today. Can't think of a name. Alright, Swedensburg. Burnland, Swedensburg, and Trumpland. They're gonna wreck Trumpland, and then we're gonna lose Trumpland, man. Look at this. I really don't know what to do. What the fuck, no. Oh, food shortage? Why is there a food shortage?
Farm.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna have to push through. We're getting wrecked.
Operation in every big city.
Whatever.
Thanks, Steam, for helping me out so much. The Steam community's really helping out now. Sanitation fucking ass. What is this? Oh, my friend's city is full of disease. Anyone know how to get rid of it? We're not experiencing disease.
I don't know these sanitation buildings.
I need to take control right now.
No, fuck you. You haven't even played games like these.
I played, what's that called? Rise of Nations.
What is this? Raise a fleet? Oh god.
Call to arms. What happened?
Rank gained. Trumpland.
Britannia inferior. Inferior? What the fuck? Superior, that's what.
Food shortage, okay. Okay, that's better though.
No more food shortage?
Yeah.
So, wait, we need to raise a fleet?
Yeah.
Where? We don't have a dock.
Yeah, but we can still field. Okay, yeah, I think I need to field.
Oh shit, I just thought about it. You know how I said Donald's dock? Donald Duck?
Oh,
Donald's
God.
dock. We found it. We need to conquer that dock now.
Okay, let's... What? Jutes? There is no Romans here. There's only Jutes.
Jeez,
we're gonna have to make it...
How many areas are Jutes owned or whatever?
I don't know. Oh, what the hell? No! That's not what I'm asking you to do.
You just decrease the area we can travel.
What the hell? Trespassing, man. Let me talk to the Jutes.
Jutes are
they're friendly. Yeah, they're pretty friendly.
Why can't we trade?
Because they don't have a port.
And the area between them and us is undiscovered.
And robe women.
Defensive alliance. Okay. High chance. Let's see if I can break something. What's the verb for that? What's the verb for that? Broker? Let's see if I can
breaker.
I don't fucking know. No. Instead of this, what about military alliance? Yes!
And now do everything.
Okay.
Make them a subject of us. How powerful are they?
No, they're Vikings. I like Vikings.
How powerful are they?
What are you doing? That's not what I'm asking you to do. Can't you land here or something? No, you're gonna land here. Okay. I don't know their relations with the angles. Where are the angles?
The angles were our first.
Oh yeah, they're friendly with
strongest
the angles.
one.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're neutral towards the angles.
No, they're friendly. They're very
Oh,
friendly.
really?
Yeah. The
I don't
Jutes.
know how to check them out. Oh, the Jutes.
Okay. I mean, it's getting better.
Uh,
Not
It
really.
was predicted to get even worse.
Yeah, but it was getting worse at a faster rate.
So we're slowing down and getting
now
worse.
it's getting worse in a lower rate.
Freaking immigrants. Okay, what if we stop taxing them? Let's take it away.
But then I'll lose a lot of money.
How much?
You all okay? Zero won't get worse. It won't get better. It'll just stay the way it is, which is pretty bad. It's already pretty bad. Oh God!
How does this even?
Oh, we've been filming for like a whole hour already,
and we've not invaded anybody.
Yeah, this episode has been a shit episode, piss poor episode. Last week's episode I think was was good. We at least got what we wanted to do. But this episode's complete trash.
You're a terrible diplomatic man.
But we're getting at it. Have patience with us. We need patience and care.
We need sanitation. That's what
Please accept it and make my day better. No.
Oh, motherfucker!
They'll never accept it. Okay, yeah.
We have trade.
This was our fifth, I think, episode of the Deep Playtrough Podcast. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more.
If you didn't like it, you can still like it.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, I think we did a piss poor job in this episode. We'll get better. Just have patience and just leave a comment saying how I could improve and how we can improve.
If you know how to build sand.
Yeah, and if you have tips for us on this difficult ass game, please leave them. Do you have anything else to say, bro?
Nothing.
No, right? Okay. This was Matt.